back.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have my drink. Oh, it's been that long. I don't remember. Y'all didn't remind me.
Hey.
No. I wasn't gonna remind you to go get one of them. Whatever
what you even got to drink? That's the thing.
I got a whole bottle of Crown Apple downstairs and some cranberry juice.
All right.
Y'all let me.
All right.
Y'all let me forget it.
Drinking decently on the comeback.
Right.
Wow. The judgment today.
Yeah, you going to get your drink or what you doing?
I mean, I can if y'all can sit tight.
Yeah, we good. I mean, me and B can kick off the summer reflection.
Man.
Yeah, man. So what's been going on, man? We done took off. Man, I think the last episode we did was in June.
June. Yeah, it was right. I think that was right before my birthday. I want to say.
Yeah. I think it was. It was literally right before. Yep.
Yeah.
So you had the birthday coming up, the wedding coming up, everything was coming up. So man,
I'm so glad that shit was over, boy. Y'all. It was, man. That coming into those last few weeks, man, trying to get that wedding and shit together. Like the thing, what the wedding was, it wasn't even the big stuff. The big stuff had already been handled. It was just the small shit, and then the shit I was dealing with the tuxedo company.
Yeah,
like I had reserved my tuxedo probably March. So besides that, we went through Black Tux, and I don't know if anybody knows about Black Tux, but you go online, put your measurements in. They send a tuxedo to your house. You have your fitting and everything. And if
bro, hit me. I'm like, what? I didn't even know you could do this.
Yeah, it's basically a whole new concept. It was through no.
Especially like with COVID, I could see it being convenient.
Right. So I'm like, okay, cool. And because my whole thing was when we was getting married and I proposed to her, first thing I had in my mind was I'm not wearing no tuxedo for Men's Warehouse.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Like, nigga, like
I'm with you.
I'm just not about to put on no damn Men's Warehouse tuxedo. So I found that place. I'm like, okay, this is cool. COVID going on. They come straight to the crib, do a fitting. If anything needs to be changed, they'll overnight the shit. Mm-hmm. So we're going through that, and guys are starting to get their tuxedos. So I had, I believe, was it eight groomsmen, and I had 2 ushers. So out of those 10 guys that was in the wedding, it was only, I want to say, 4 that once they got their tuxedos, everything was all good to the good on the first fitting. Like, niggas is constantly on the phone with Black Tux. They constantly keep sending the wrong damn pants. Jackets all fucked up. Everything came together. But mine, on the other hand, they hit me 2 weeks before the wedding and said, hey, we don't have your look in stock anymore. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, really? This is how y'all gonna hit me? I'm the groom.
Hey, so let me ask you this. So what you wore in the wedding was not what you originally picked out?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
No, it wasn't. And I was sitting, I was in Flint. We was at Pam's sister's house. Like, yo, I'm not going to Men's Warehouse. That's my whole thing. Like, I'm not. So I ended up finding a tuxedo shop right there in Birmingham, and they actually got me together. It was actually down the street from the hotel, which was convenient. And they got me together. My best man, he ended up having to get his pants from them. And it was nuts, man. Like, I know, B was there. Y'all seen it. Everything was all grand and niggas was enjoying themselves. But it was some shit just going on in the background no one knew about. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, I mean, I know behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, what that looked like. But, I mean, I already know that was crazy.
Yeah, this shit was just it.
But from the outside looking in, I mean, like, you couldn't tell none of that, or, you know what I'm saying, it was a good time. It was a real, you know what I'm saying, good time. Actually, probably one of the, I mean, out of all weddings I've been to, definitely one I probably enjoyed the most. Like, it was a real good time, nice. It wasn't, I mean, it was like perfect size. I would say, yeah, it was perfect size. Yeah, man, it almost felt like a family reunion style a little bit,
and that's what it was. Though. Like it was a lot of people that hadn't seen each other in a while because of the pandemic. So just to be able to get everybody in there together, man, and be able to see everybody smiling, like my whole thing was just hoping everyone would enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, it's our day, true enough, but I want you guys to be able to walk away with a good experience like we did. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So from just y'all niggas had cocktail hour, y'all ate all the hors d'oeuvres and shit. I ain't get
Y'all we made up a whole drink, Summer Breeze.
Yeah, they made up a whole drink, Destiny. So niggas is like, you ain't had a Summer Breeze yet? They like, man, these niggas made a whole drink at cocktail hour.
And hey, man, like, at the bar, man, we had the bartender. I'm like, man, everybody was going up there like, let me get that Summer Breeze. We had to give it a name because everybody like, what's in that? So you had to give it a name. But yeah, the Summer Breeze.
Black people at a wedding is
man, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, everyone enjoyed themselves. And after a while, I was just ready to go on and be like, I'm done for the night. I was tired of taking pictures. Like, somebody came up to me and I just gave him that look like, he's like, so you done taking pictures? Yeah, nigga.
Right. Tell your cousin to send the last picture.
Yeah, y'all niggas, it's going to be enough pictures floating around on Facebook. Go on to take your pic. You know what I'm saying? But, other than that, though, man, it was a good time. People enjoyed themselves. Everything came out like we wanted it to. So, I can't complain about too much.
Yeah, man. No, it was dope. Destiny, man, how your summer been? Or how did it go? Not how it's been. Shit, it's over now. But
my summer's been great. I was in a wedding.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it seems like you be in a wedding like every other week or something. Like, am I tripping? Or is this really happening? I'm like,
I was in a lot of damn weddings. July, and I was in a wedding a week ago.
Yeah, I was about to say about a week ago, right? Yeah.
Yes, Lord. I'm glad wedding season is over. Thank the Lord. Don't nobody else propose this year because, listen, I need a year break. Leave me alone. But it was good. Everything went well. I got a new job. I start that in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Big money, Des.
Wow. Don't gas it, okay? That's pretty much it, really. I mean, I've been having a lot of barbecues at my house this summer.
Okay,
yeah, enjoying the new house,
enjoying the house. Okay. I finished my kitchen island, so now I'm ready for the house parties. I'll probably do one in November for around Thanksgiving time.
That's dope.
Yeah. So, things have been great, honestly. It's been a really good summer. It's winding down, but I'll be in Atlanta in a week, next Thursday.
Nice.
Looking forward to that trip.
You gonna be in New York?
Yeah, I'll be in New York while you're here. So
trash.
Hey man, we want to get away, man. I got a few days off from the classroom, so
yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, man, summer for me been we've been back outside.
Yeah, in a real way.
Yeah, we've been back outside, man. So we took full advantage of being, back outside. Couple of events, Just Blaze, and man, we had a couple of epic events, I would say. Great turnout, successful turnouts. Just felt good to see everybody, back outside, everybody enjoying, partying, no problems, just everybody just enjoying. So that's pretty much been the focus more so, just what I've been focusing on. But I do want to tell y'all, I was looking up, the stats and everything because I hadn't even checked on the podcast or nothing in a while. And yeah, man, we done touched almost every state now. I think it's like it's like 2 or 3 that we haven't touched. But yeah, so I'm like, whoever been listening to them old episodes. Thank you. Yeah. Shout out to you.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. I've been going back playing the old episodes, even if the information wasn't, relevant to what's going on now. Somebody been playing them.
Right.
So
we done got somebody through a third shift or two.
Exactly. So yeah, man, thank y'all for sticking with us, hanging in there, and yeah, now we back.
But before we go on to the next segment, B wanted to be humble about this Just Blaze thing, and I'm gonna say this: I'm here in Atlanta, and all the text messages I was just getting from people about how it was just amazing. Like I was mad as fuck. I was here. Like I ain't gonna front. Like,
I will say you would have had the time. You would have really appreciated what really happened, and it was to the point where Jess was supposed to do just an hour set or whatever the case was. After that hour was up, he just wanted to keep going. Yeah. Like he just wanted to keep going. Like he was having that much fun himself. So saying it was cool. I got to talk to him a lot, and even getting him back to the airport. It was just me and him in the car, and just getting to talk to him, and Just Blaze super cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, just to see the videos, man, and people just talking about it and everything, and I'm just sitting here like I felt like kid in house party. You know what I'm saying? Like the party and shit was going on.
Yeah.
Nigga, I mean, I couldn't sneak out. Like it ain't like I'm gonna be able to drive 10 and a half hours back to the crib or some shit. But it was definitely something, man. I think the city, I hope the city didn't take for granted, because that ain't something that you see often back home,
Nope. So yeah, man, this summer was good, man. I can't complain at all. So what we doing, man? Let's hear the message. It's been so much going on. What's what?
We got to do our intro. Welcome to the Top Shelf podcast.
Oh shit! we 12 minutes in talking about an intro.
You have to cut it and put it in front. I'm Destiny, and we have B&B.
Yeah, B Quarter. Yeah, man, happy to be back.
Man, B Bell Salutations.
All
right,
now
I'm not a drinker.
Oh, B, what you drinking?
Water.
Okay. I knew it. Flavored water. Ew, you drinking?
It ain't even. It's just regular water today. Like I just got my
tonic water over there.
Sorry.
Oh, B.
Man, yeah, I'm got a little Ciroc on my DJ Khaled.
Ooh, summer citrus.
Yeah. I just it's all right. It tastes a little it's a little orange juice ish, obviously, with the citrus flavor. Yeah, it's all right.
Can't do the lights no more. If you have not already, follow us, like us, subscribe on YouTube and all of your podcast apps, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Tidal, all those other things. Do that.
Yeah, everything. Hey, and make sure y'all we updating the playlist. We updating all of that this week. So man, make sure y'all download get the playlist. It's on Apple Music, Tidal, and Spotify. So we updating all of that this week. I mean, I know y'all been sitting with that, whatever we put on there last quite some time. So updating all of that.
I got the new iPhone iOS 15. I downloaded it today.
Oh, nice. I got iOS 15 and the new iPhone. So I'm pretty up to date.
I got 15 on 11, and this motherfucker gonna blow up any day.
Oh damn! You got which one?
I got 11, but I got the.
You ain't that far. You ain't too far behind.
Like I just upgraded to the 12 recently, and I only did that because we wanted to get away from Sprint and get on one bill. So
look at y'all conjoining and putting everything together.
You're trying to condense the bill.
Yeah.
Only if I can condense this damn cable bill. Shit.
Man, I said fuck cable. You hear me?
I heard TikTok was good. It's like basically cable, but it's only $20 a month.
Which one?
It's called Peacock.
See, I got the Peacock app, but I only pay like $10 a month.
Is it good though?
I mean, it just shows the NBC stuff. That's what I've been getting. I get live NBC.
Man, they getting over on this because I pay for all these damn subscriptions.
Man,
so it's like I'm subscribing to all these damn HBO, Showtime, Stars, all of this. By the time all these damn subscriptions add up, I'm paying a damn cable bill.
Yeah, you paying a cable bill.
Yeah, so
you know what pisses me off right now? They make it so difficult just to watch a simple football game. It really bothers me. Like, why are all the games not on NFL app? Out of all the apps,
really?
all of the games should be on that one. And I don't understand why that's not a thing. What the fuck?
What you got to buy the football season? What is it called? Season ticket or some shit?
So they have the Sunday pass or whatever, but that's only games on Sunday. I'm like, well, what the hell is the point? It's stupid. And I'm like, nigga, just put the shit on here and let me pay this little fee and cancel this shit when football season is over. Leave me alone.
That's whack.
Yeah, super whack.
So, but yeah, it's always a hassle. Every damn time I want to watch a football game, it's like, well, what network is it on? What day is it? Is it Thursday? Is it Monday night? Is it Sunday night? Damn.
It's been so much happening though. I feel like we done missed so much in terms of, I mean, just all types of craziness. But I'm gonna let you kick that off because I ain't even finna take over your subject. But I'm gonna let you kick that off with whatever you got wrote down. I got a couple things I want to bring up, but I'm gonna let you kick it off.
Destiny have a grab bag full of shit.
I don't even know where to fucking start at this point.
Hey, well, I got one for you because you probably got this wrote down. Mm-hmm. What about no, let's just start with R. Kelly.
That was my first one on the list. Okay, why the fuck can't we cancel Robert Kelly? Why is it so hard for people? Wow, my dog is like not. Anyway, why is it so hard for us to like really cancel him and his music? Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, he did it, he's wrong and all that stuff. But like not listening to his music is just not, it's not possible. It's not an option. I don't know.
Yeah. For me, personally, I can't go in my Tidal app, my Apple Music app, my nothing, and type in R. Kelly without thinking about like feeling some type of something, you know what I'm saying? Like some type of guilt, some type of like, oh, this wrong. I ain't supposed to be listening to this type of thing. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, like you said, I don't understand it either. Like, why is it so hard, you know, for people? And I'm not saying like
it's been this long. Like, it's not like his music has just been everywhere. You've been without his music for long enough to where it's like, okay, can't like I don't even. You don't even feel the need to fucking listen to him. Like I don't even care anymore. Like, yes, his music is cool, but it doesn't bother me that I haven't heard his music. It doesn't make me be like, oh, let me go listen to 12 Play. Like, no.
Exactly. And for me, it's like if R. Kelly song randomly came on, like I'm not in a rush to like, you know, change it or whatever the case is, but it's not like I'm just like I'm not in a rush to look that shit up. Like I don't understand the people that's like fighting for it. Like I don't understand that. Like if it came on, then it came on. But
did you see Chuck D and his fucking Twitter bullshit about? I said, okay, now
Chuck D. No, I ain't seen that one.
What did he say?
Basically, he tried to compare R. Kelly to Rick James and Ike Turner, talking about Ike Turner spent 18 months in prison and he came out rehabilitated, and why can't that be the case with R. Kelly, and how long is enough time for him to, oh my man, if you don't shut the hell up. Shut up.
I mean, what we fail to get is outside of him being a monster, criminal
remorse.
Yeah, it's they gonna make an example. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make an example because it's us. Because you know, if that's the case, then they should have threw Elvis in jail. They should have threw it's the list goes on and on. You know, to go on about what Brandon was saying would be about the music. I can't do it. If it comes on, I turn it off, because my thing with music is I have to have some connection to it. And if I think that connection is tainted, then I don't want to hear it. I don't want it on. It makes me feel some type of way. I had a conversation with my cousin today in our group chat, and she brought up like, well, how do y'all feel about Age Ain't Nothing But a Number? I'm like, I feel like that project is tainted. Like, okay, it's great music, but look at the history behind it. Like, this nigga was having sex with an underage girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He went out his way to marry her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you think about like when Age Ain't Nothing But a Number comes on, that's the first thing that pops in my mind. It's like, nigga, you want to marry a child. You was having sex with a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like all these other songs that have been great. I can't help but to think about the shit that could have been inspired by it. You know, like there's other things he's done. You know what I'm saying? He's done songs with Maxwell, and he did the Life soundtrack. He's done so many other things with everybody else, but just the constant, just knowing what could have been going on when he was writing these records, what mind frame he was in.
Yeah, and I seen Ja Rule on Drink Champs recently. He was talking about how they collectively, him and Fat Joe, made the decision to not do the songs, whatever songs they got with R. Kelly. And I mean, rightfully so. Like, I mean, that's the right thing to do. I mean, man, it ain't. I don't know. I don't understand it either. How it's so hard for people to be like, I'm not playing this shit. Like, for me, it don't even. To be honest with you, it don't even cross my mind. Now, there was a time where one of my friends, he was playing something, and he was just going down the whole R. Kelly rampage over the summer, and I'm like, you know, it was cool to hear some like, damn, I forgot about those songs, but after that, I didn't have to hear them again. Like, it's not like I'm just so attached to it to where like this nigga, what he's done is pretty much outweighed like the music. You know what I'm saying? For me, like that's just.
He's ruined people's lives.
Yeah, like
you know what also I don't know, I don't think people have talked about enough is the parents of a lot of the victims should also fucking be charged with something, because not all of them, but a lot of them put their children in danger. That's I agree. I'm not talking about that either.
I agree.
If that had been, you know, if a mother literally sold her child into sex trafficking, she would be charged. So this is essentially the same thing. It's just a different scenario, but it's the same damn outcome.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. What I don't agree with is people try to use that like, oh, so since the parents ain't being charged with nothing, R. Kelly shouldn't be, you know, punished for nothing. But it's not. For me, it's not like one, you know what I'm saying, one that trumps R. Kelly or something like this. It's pretty much like, no, R. Kelly is, first of all, R. Kelly should get the most out of whatever, because he's the ringleader. He has the most responsibility.
Right.
You know, these people are desperate. Like, man, we can think of 100 rappers each probably that'll do anything for, you know what I'm saying, a record deal, or to just get their shot at whatever they trying to do. So he knows, he take advantage of these people, and he know. So yeah, he should get the most out of whatever is to come for sure.
Like, what's crazy is, I don't know if y'all was following the trial, but it was a guy that testified, and this motherfucker was trying to play his demo tape in the court system, in court.
No, nigga, I ain't see that.
He was trying to play his shit in the damn court. Like Kales can't do shit for you right now. This nigga's fighting for his life.
Yeah, that nigga saying their net worth is negative $2 million.
Yeah, $2 million, you know. But you know, my thing, you know, just to go with, you know, what Destiny was asking, like, why is it so hard for people to be like, this ain't it? Like, dog, that could have been your sister, that could have been your mama, your auntie, you know what I'm saying, your friend. And I think, you know, it just kind of goes, you know, not even just the really take the conversation even deeper, but it's just something about us being apologetic about people that we form connections with, to where we know this shit isn't right, and if it ain't affecting us, oh well, hell. But if you're not willing to take a stand on that, that just says something about your character all the way in regards of protecting us, most importantly, protecting our black women. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna weigh 12 play over a young black girl's life being ruined, you got a motherfucking problem, man. And that goes for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
People are selfish. If it don't affect them directly, they don't care.
And I get, well, no, I don't get, but people say, like the girls knew what they was doing and blah blah blah. They wanted to, yeah. But the thing about it is, yeah, they knew, for what they were doing. It's not about that. It's about that R. Kelly took advantage of that. Like he's the one that's supposed to. He knows his celebrity. He knows his power. He knows people. Yeah, what people gonna bow down to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what, they're gonna put their morals aside. They're gonna put everything aside and be like, man, I got a shot to be next to R. Kelly. Fuck it, I do this because ain't nobody gonna know, but I'm finna blow up and shit. Like nobody gonna know about this. I can weather the storm on this, and in exchange for a successful career or the fame or money that I'm about to get. So it's not, they knew what they were doing, but we got to hold R. Kelly accountable because he's the one really with the majority of the responsibility here.
Yeah, you have to. He knew what he was doing.
All right, another one for y'all. Y'all checking out that Boosie movie?
I heard that the whole movie was like, the scenes were like super fast, and then they got to the fucking court scene and it was like fucking hours long. It was long as shit. Everything else in the movie was like this, but the motherfucking court scene was long as shit. Like for whatever reason, he needed you to understand.
B, you ain't checking out the Boosie movie?
I don't even know where to see the Boosie movie at.
Hey, that's a very, very good question, right? So I looked it up. I'm like, yeah, can you watch this on Amazon or something? Because usually Amazon, I see all the bootleg Detroit movies and all of that on there. I'm like, maybe Boosie will be on there. No, Boosie got his own. It's called BoosieMovie.com, I believe, and I think you got to go on there to watch it. But it's like $20 to stream it or something.
$20?
I think so. I mean, he could have changed it now. I seen he made a video asking Drake to tell Canada to watch his movie.
I need a favor, Drake.
Yeah.
Hey. The people in Canada to go on and buy my movie, man. He always need a goddamn favor.
Yeah, I'd much rather see Boosie in a reality show setting or some type of something that's going to display his everyday personality.
Yeah,
this movie probably. I don't know, but
next on the list, Kelly Price don't want to fuck with you niggas. She said leave her alone.
Yeah.
Hey, that was weird. I don't even know what happened exactly with that, but
she got COVID. They released her from the hospital and she turned her phone off. Basically, it went to an undisclosed location to finish recovery. And I guess she didn't tell her people that she was about to do that. So they reported her ass missing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get it, but you got to tell people where you going. Like, you can't just...
Yeah, or you at least give them a heads up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What?
But they were saying, I seen they mentioned something about her boyfriend or something.
Because he was at home, and he was like, shit, I don't know where the fuck she basically.
And then it's a strain between her and her family.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, you throw that dynamic in there. So she ain't trying to tell them where the fuck she at. You know what I'm saying? I looked at the interview and, she said she got checked out the hospital and she called her husband. Her husband was looking after her, constantly being in contact with the doctor and everything, and what was going on with her home. People was coming to her house at all times of the day and all times of the night, leaving stuff, knocking on the door and everything. So she really couldn't recover like she wanted. So just like Des said, she went on and went some damn where, and no one really knew. You know, it was weird though.
Yeah, but thankfully, Kelly Price is safe and good. Speedy recovery. I don't know what stage she at now with the recovery, but
she did a Zoom or some shit the other day. Yeah. Like she's spoken, she's been seen, but
she definitely says it's been she got the long haul. So the foggy, foggy brain, a few other different things that's kind of she gonna be dealing with since yeah. So she had
what else? What is that skinny girl? Oh, she's like a Instagram influencer, comedian, dark skinned girl. She's real thin.
From Baltimore? I forgot her name.
I don't know where she's from. I forgot her name, but she apparently also had COVID too, and she recently made a post talking about how she got COVID and she's still dealing with the brain fog and stuff like that. So, I don't get enough. But anyway, now Bow Wow talking to Diddy for an hour about dating Joy.
Wait, what? When did this happen? Like this was on live?
No, he was on some podcast or something recently talking about how he talked to Diddy for over an hour about dating Joy. Nigga, who are you?
I'm interested in what he said. Like, what was this?
He was just like, yeah, I talked to him about it, and
because he always, every time, he always somehow be like, yeah, me and Puff. He always do that, like they so close. Yeah.
You are not nobody's daddy or ex-husband or anything like that. She can date who the hell she want to damn date. Secure the bag, Joy. Thank you very much.
Yeah, right along with what's her name from City Girls.
Carisha, I'm sure she.
Yeah, they
competing.
Man,
Diddy right now because I ain't seen a picture with Carisha in a minute.
Yeah, Diddy just rounding him up.
He living like his old ass. He living like I seen that today, man. I said, "Oh, this is just malarkey, man." Like really, I
ain't see that.
Call me for an hour and a half. You talking, man? You getting off the phone, man.
Yeah, like boy, Diddy don't even care about her for real.
Yeah.
What else? Jada's in jail in Jamaica because she's
Jada Pinkett.
No, Jada. What's her name? Chavez? Or no?
Oh, you talking about Lil Babies?
Lil Babies, yeah.
Sure, okay.
She went to Jamaica, and they was on. Her and her friend was on their way back, and these fools got caught with guns and ammo.
What?
Why do you even have a gun in Jamaica?
What is wrong with you?
Stupid. So now they.
So wait, they was trying to bring the guns back here, or they was just got caught in Jamaica with guns.
They were getting on the plane. They got caught at the airport.
Lord of mercy.
With a gun and rounds of ammo. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why do you even have it? Why? Child, you got to be the dumbest. You got to be the dumbest. So I don't know if she brought it from here, like she got it past security from the U.S. and got it into Jamaica, or she bought it in Jamaica, was trying to bring it back. But regardless, what are you doing, man?
What are you doing? Why are you? Why do you need a gun?
Apparently they had permits or whatever, but it's like, you're not in America. That doesn't mean anything, stupid.
Yeah, that don't count.
Because they got permits. It
don't count, girl.
Oh, child, people just not smart. Speaking of unsmart people, now Desmond Bryant, sir, you would never get on YouTube and fix your lips really came at Cap. Like he really came at Cap.
He came at Cap real hard.
He did. And you're loud and wrong. Very loud and very fucking wrong.
Please educate me.
So Des got on I Am Athlete.
Okay.
And called Cap out and was basically like, I got beef with him because he did all this and there was no call to action. Like no jobs were created. Like he ain't said anything since then, and nothing has happened. And I got a problem with that. So
What?
him and Jamel Hill was going back and forth on Twitter because all of these things are researchable. They're Googleable about
Yeah.
how he created a whole company that created jobs. He created a fund. He created a nonprofit that gives back to the community. All of the things that you said he did not do, he's done. And you can literally just go on Google and find that out. So Desmond, again, sir, if you were going to
But
be
what?
loud, be right. Don't be wrong.
Yeah, but what provoked this now? Like,
Because he was like, I said if I get on a large platform, I'm gonna say this because I reached out to him before and he didn't respond to me. So I said that when I got on a big enough platform, I was gonna come out here and I was gonna say my piece. Shut up, because
all
you're
right,
wrong, stupid.
moving on.
Stupid. So Jamel Hill called him out on Twitter. And then his response to Jamel was, well, you could have called me and we could have discussed this. She's like, I don't have to call you. I just am checking you because you're spreading misinformation. I don't have to call you for that. What the fuck? What? So, yeah, no. Don't get on, like, be all public with your statement and then expect somebody to call you in private. No.
Yeah, moving on.
Karen Civil. Karen
Yeah,
Uncivil.
I got that wrote down. I was just waiting.
Let's
Hey,
begin.
hey. So, all right. Before you, no. Matter of fact, go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Then,
I mean, so I got hip to this issue through Jessie Woo. She started making posts on Instagram like last week.
explain to people who Jessie Woo is.
Jessie Woo, she's a singer, but she's on Wild 'N Out. Um, I mean, she's Instagram famous, I guess you want to call it. But I mean, she's a good singer. Don't get me wrong, she's a very good singer. But she's had her issues. Like she was signed, and then that deal fell apart. She had some issues with some man in the industry that like sexually assaulted her or something in the past. So she had been like working through that, and I think that's how her record deal fell apart or whatever. I don't know, but now she's on Wild 'N Out, and you know she's living her best life in Atlanta now. But she said that Karen Civil fake booked her for something, like booked her for something that she was never scheduled to perform at, basically. Like she was like, I was never asked to perform at this place. Like, so whoever Karen, I guess, was dealing with must have either, you know, faked the whole booking situation or Karen made it up altogether. But basically, Karen, when Jessie did not perform, Karen is suing her for not showing up to a booking, basically, for like $3 million. Jesus. So Jessie is like, this motherfucker made this whole damn fake booking up just so that she can turn around and sue me and get money out of me, as if I did not hold up an end of a bargain that I made with her. And that's not the truth. So they just been going back and forth. There's been court proceedings. And apparently now there's a couple of artists that are coming out been like, she been a fraud. She been doing fraudulent shit like this before. There was, I forgot who the artist was specifically, but a well-known artist commented on her post and was like, I had the same experience with her, like trying to steal money.
Was it Joyner Lucas?
Yep, that's what it
Okay.
was.
Yeah, I seen he said it was like 60,000 or something.
Mm-hmm. Yikes. Not good for the brand.
Yeah, I seen okay, so now what's his name on Breakfast Club that has Hollywood Unlocked?
Yeah.
So I was watching his Breakfast Club interview. And so I feel kind of both. I feel him and I feel kind of the other side of it too. So I feel him in the sense of like, okay, so he's saying that Karen Civil got his page or they page took down or whatever, paid some like like 20-year-old or however old the dude
To hack
was,
the page.
hacker, paid him $20,000 to hack the page or whatever the case was, to get his page like took down or whatever. So he trying to, go through all this like legal stuff to against her or whatever. But in the same sentence, he said he's gotten somebody page took down before, and he said he just did it the right way, whichever the right way is. I don't.
Okay.
I don't fucking.
I mean, maybe he meant he reported the shit and they took it
Yeah,
down.
yeah. So in the interview, I was like, damn, it really sounds like he is really. It's more like personal to him than it is like it's just a personal thing because he really trying to be like she needs to do jail time behind this and just all of this.
He trying to
Yeah,
go out her neck.
yeah. So Charlemagne thing was like, do you think she can? Because he was on there talking about he trying to be a changed person. Because I guess he's known for obviously being like this messy blogger who just keep up, what I'm saying, shit or whatever. But he trying to say he a changed man and he trying to do this new image. So he like, well, can you allow Karen Civil pretty much the same grace that we supposed to pretty much allow you? You know what I'm saying, for being who you were and shit. And so he like, no, she needs to go down. And he tried to bring in like everybody wants Tory Lanez to go to jail. So basically saying like we talking about protect black women and Tory Lanez go to jail, so she should go to jail too. It was just like a lot of like personal stuff. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, well, nobody knows what Karen Civil's like title is, and so he says how she goes about doing things or how she sells herself to people, and it sounded a lot like how a lot of industry people sell themselves to people. They like, hey, I can do A, B, C, D, E for you, and you pay me XYZ amount of money, to do that. And I'm like, a dot connector is a real job in the industry. Like it's a real job. But yeah, I just feel like, man, a lot of I just see that, I see exactly what people saying in terms of like doing wrong shit. Ain't this many people ain't finna come up speaking up and you ain't done no bullshit.
Yeah.
So ain't no Cam been said it. Meek been said something.
Yeah.
And whoever else, Joyner Lucas or whoever else.
I mean,
Ain't that many people of that caliber of people finna say it and you ain't done shit.
You throw Nip's family in there.
Yeah, and then so it confuses me because I don't know if y'all seen this, but on the Marathon clothing page, they posted Karen Civil was basically in support, you know what I'm saying, of her saying you always been one phone call away for us, and the same is now, you know what I'm saying, for you, we one phone call away or whatever the case is. Yeah. So I'm like, but you don't know if like this is something that she initiated or she got them to do, or this is something that, you know what I'm saying, they really did, you know what I'm saying, on their own. And I mean, because at the end of the day, like we all know how PR tactics can work.
Right.
And damage control. So I don't know, but I did hear the stuff about, Nip and his family too.
Yeah. It's but like you said, B, she does connect the dots, but when you got a grocery list of people that said you done all this shit, that's a problem. That's a problem.
No, exactly. And I know it's a lot of bullshit that goes on in the industry, and a lot of people doing the same shit. I mean, you run into, what I'm saying, so many people that say they can do whatever, and you got to obviously compensate them for doing that. And then turns out they probably can't really do shit that they saying. So it happens, you know what I'm saying, a lot or all the time. And I don't know, she just got caught up in her shit. And I don't know.
Yeah, it's a sticky situation, because like you said, the politics and everything that's played. But I don't think nothing's gonna change until people start speaking up. And that's what I was telling someone the other day. Like, it just doesn't start with my man from Hollywood Unlocked and Jonah Lucas. Like, you look back at Cam, if anything, we know Cam doesn't have no reason to lie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like the people that's speaking out, it's like, why would they say this shit about you? Like, what reasons do they have to say this stuff about you?
Yeah. So,
So,
Last thing on my list is Teyana is retiring and she's going on a farewell tour.
hey man,
And although, like, just of course people are gonna miss her in concert, but I feel like I commend her for actually doing it at such a young age and really shifting and focusing on what makes her happy. And it seems like directing and being a mother makes her happy. So she's it seems like she's done, like, just doing music because people want her to do music. And I
yeah,
feel like a lot of people, a lot of artists get caught in that trap where they just continue to do music because they feel like that's what the fans want, that's what the people want, and then they get to a point where they're so strung out and they so burnt out and stressed out because they've been doing something that they don't want to do for so long. Now they're at a point where it's like they're miserable.
yeah,
So, I commend her, and I think that she definitely has started like a movement of artists, specifically entertainers, not doing music because you want them to do music, but doing music because they want to. And if they don't want to, then they just stop and they focus on something else. I think Rihanna has been kind of that beacon,
mm-hmm.
because no matter how much we've asked her, she's like, look, I ain't focusing on that right now. And now she has said that she's been working on new music and that the music is like totally different from what she's ever done in the past. So even with that, like, she's still doing music, but she's doing it her way. And she's not, giving you what you want. She's giving you what she wants to give you.
Yeah,
And whether you like it or not, she's doing what makes her happy. And she might release an album now and not release another album for another damn 10 years, but that's her and she'll
hey,
do it.
let me say this. First of all, fuck y'all for not appreciating Teyana Taylor. And I'm
Man.
not saying y'all literally, but the general public, because that's part of what's making her frustrated is that she don't feel appreciated. It's like
I was about to say that.
she putting out these projects or putting all into it, and she not getting the backing from the labels and
Label.
all of that type of stuff. So I mean, we from the outside looking in on it, but I can only imagine, you know what I'm saying, how frustrating that can be. Like when you putting your all into it, and her last album was really good and shit, and it was just like, damn, like she still ain't getting like the credit or recognition, you know what I'm saying, she obviously deserves. So, man, we got to start appreciating these people more too, I feel like, in
Yeah,
terms of, you know what I'm saying? And I can imagine after so long, like that shit just finna beat you down. You know, you
yeah,
like, man, fuck this after a while. And I'm sure music ain't her main source of income anyway. So it's like, let me let
No.
this go and put more into, you know what I'm saying, other things that I could, you know what I'm saying, make money from and also make me happy at the same time instead of doing this shit being frustrated all the damn time.
yeah. I think that's a great point. Des brought up about Rihanna. Being able to go off and do other things, and when you feel inspired to go do something, doing music, you go on and do it. Don't do it because people have been yelling about it. And I think another example was Kendrick. You
Yeah.
know, what was it? A few weeks ago, we got a letter that didn't say a lot, but it said a lot.
Mm-hmm.
In his first few words, like trying to find inspiration and all these things, and people have been yelling about a Kendrick album for quite some time. And yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm giving you this album, but we don't know what's next for Kendrick. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like for those, these, one of a lifetime artists that's just amazing. You really can't put a shackle on them. You really can't, think that they're going to be on demand, because if they feel like they're on demand, then every intention that they're putting into anything that they're doing creatively just goes in vain, you know. And that's something that, you know, I think people need to realize, you know, and if you don't really realize that, then, you know, how are you really supporting them? How are you actually a fan? How do you actually appreciate what goes on? Because this shit ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit ain't easy, especially with Teyana. Like, you know, the point you brought up be about, you know, the labels not giving her you know, they kept giving her a raw deal. I mean, she's been dealing with this since she was a teenager. Like, remember, she got signed with Pharrell.
Yeah.
So it's been a just passing her on, and then she get over there with Kanye. And, you know, we see what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? She got lost in the shuffle in the midst of having a decent project and asking him, like, yo, let me just take my time with this. Like, we got something special here. Let's really take our time. And that didn't happen. So, man, I would feel the same way too. Like, man, fuck this.
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunate events, but congratulations. She's really a dope ass producer, director. I
Yeah,
love
man.
her auntie's production company, like the all female production company. So dope. Like things that are simple things like that. Like, why is Teyana Taylor the first one to have such a thing? Like, in this day and age, you would think that that's not a first, but it's a first. Like, an all black female, like, that hasn't been done, and it's definitely something that's been needed. And they really produce really dope ass content. And her being a creative director at Pretty Little Thing and all of that, like, snaps to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Teyana is she's gonna do well. She's overall just she's a creative. She's one of those people that's bigger than just music anyway. So she's gonna do well in so many other fields. And I'm happy for her to go explore that stuff, get your creativity out, you know what I'm saying, through those channels. So big ups to Teyana Taylor, man. I see that most of the tour is sold out. So
yeah, that's great.
It's about to be tour season. All the summer tours got moved to the fall. It's about to be.
yeah, you going to what is it? One Music Fest?
I'm going to One Music Fest next week, and I cannot wait.
Yeah,
it's
man.
in the summertime, so it's gonna be a little cooler, and it's probably not gonna be cold, but it's gonna be not sweltering like usual.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Yeah, that's dope. I went to Made in America,
How was that?
which was dope. It was super dope, actually. I think the Sunday day was like rain. It was like it wasn't like super storming, but it was pretty much drizzle pretty much all day. And we still weathered through that. But yeah, man, it was good, man. It was a good show. I felt like they were very much, you know, on time, and they were very like it was very well organized, very well put together. Man, I gotta take my hat off to Rock Nation and whoever else put that together. It was a good show. They had a decent well mixed lineup as well, a little bit of something for everybody. And man, I gotta take my hat off to Lil Baby, who was one of the he was a headliner on Saturday night.
Okay.
And yeah, man, he really did his thing. Of course, we in Philly, so Meek wasn't on the bill, but it was crazy because, you know, after one stage get done, people pretty much leaving to go to another stage because they know somebody else about to perform on another stage. So people was leaving, you know, the main stage or whatever, and then all the lights just went out, and all you saw on the screens was like a Dream Chasers logo, and so everybody just started running back to the main stage. But it was just it was a really good surprise. Like, and of course, Meek opened up with what's the one shit, his most famous shit,
that intro everybody loved.
Yeah. So he opened up. Once people heard that, it just went crazy. But it was a good. He didn't do like a full like hour, and he might did like 20 minutes or so. And but it was a good little element added to added to the whole situation. I think he brought out like Lil Uzi and like so it was just a whole thing, but it was a good time for sure.
Ooh.
Bet. Well, that's all I have for the Mixy Minute.
Oh, so we got Be About Your Business. Hey, so speaking of Karen Civil, right? So this is simply Be About Your Business is just do good business. Like, and that's it. Just do good, honest, honest business. That's all, man. It'll take you a long way. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things you can cheat and try to cheat your way to a bunch of stuff, but it'll always come back to hunt you at some point. So, man, it ain't worth it. Just do good business, man. Be honest with people. And yeah, man, that's it. Just do good business, man. It'll work in your favor.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
What we got? Playlist.
Hold on, y'all ain't asked me about my concert going and shit.
Oh shit, my bad. Go ahead.
Rushing through and shit. Damn. Hey, shit, I did some shit this summer too. Besides getting married.
All right, get your shit off.
We did the DJ with D Nice Club Quarantine here in Atlanta. That shit was amazing. Like that nigga brought out damn near Atlanta, all of Atlanta damn near.
Hey, so was it pretty much like more so like a party kind of, more so than
he DJ, like
okay.
He played records in between. He brought out different guests. Like he had Tweet was horrible.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, Tweet was horrible.
Oh man, I am fucking disappointed.
Oh yeah, she just kept saying that she was in church. Lil Mo was amazing. Like Lil Mo came out there and killed it. He had Jamie Foxx come out there.
Jamie Foxx, damn, okay.
Jamie Foxx came out there. Tank came out there. He was singing. This nigga Kenny Burns kept yelling, "This nigga only got one ear." And he flew all the way here to do this shit. This nigga only got one ear. For people that don't know, he's going deaf in one ear.
Damn, he kept yelling it.
Yeah, he kept yelling that shit. I'm like, nigga, damn, like he has two ears. He's going deaf in one. Nigga, like he just got caught up in the moment. Like he brought out Lil Duval, Escape. Then he brought out like Jagged Edge. Them niggas. Anywho, then he brought out Ludacris and JD.
Damn, he brought a lot of people.
He brought out T.I. Like nigga, like I said, like he brought Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And Jacquees was there too. Yeah. Niggas sat down when Jacquees came out there. Like he had background dancers and shit. Like that just wasn't the crowd for him. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't the vibe.
Yeah, I know you want the rub. Like he was dancing hard. He was trying to put on a show. We did that. Then the concert I was gonna tell y'all about, share with y'all now is we went to an old school festival, Saturday night, whatever the fuck they call it. This shit was probably the worst fucking concert I ever went to. So the shit was at the Home Depot backyard next to the Mercedes-Benz building. All right. They got like a little green area there to where, if they do pre-games and stuff for the football, like pre-game shows and all that.
Yeah.
So they used that for this show. So who was supposed to be on the show was Maze, Frankie Beverly and Maze, Johnny Gill, the Whispers, Commodores.
Damn, man, this was a horrible show.
Because they all on life support.
Nigga, let me get to it. So doors opened at I want to say 3, and I believe the first group was supposed to go on 4. First group didn't go on till damn near 6. So we had the Whispers come out there. It was only one of the twins. Scotty had pneumonia. And then it was his brother, and then the other one of last original member. So it was only 2 of them out there. So they did like 20 minutes. the host of the show was a local radio personality here, so she kind of like trying to kill time because they just ain't have shit together. You know what I'm saying? So they had the DJ playing. Like these motherfuckers brought up somebody that was doing ballroom dancing and shit. Brought these motherfuckers up, they dancing on the stage. Then they bring up a motherfucker that was talking about roller skating and shit. So long story short, what happened at the end of the night was the shit just the sound was terrible. People couldn't use the restroom because they was just the lines were long to where Mercedes-Benz had to open up their venue. The food trucks was running out of food. You have food trucks charging niggas $40 for a fish plate. So I hadn't eaten that entire day. So I'm like, fuck this. We about to go. Like I want to see Maze, but I was like, I ain't never seen him a day in my life. But I'm like, but I'm hungry. And I'm gonna just have to, I'm straight on Frank.
Yeah, you ain't get you one of them $40
Hell
fish
no,
plates.
I ain't no $40 fish plate. So we leave, and my cousin and them are still there. So they tell me, like, yeah, Johnny Gill got on stage and said he wasn't performing. So this nigga gets on stage.
He get on stage to say he ain't performing?
This nigga did a little, like a little tidbit of my acapella and said, hey, y'all, I ain't performing tonight. I'm just going to leave the time we got left to cool in the game and Maze. So people started getting mad. And then when Maze finally got out there, they only did 3 songs. So then you got people out in the crowd ready to fight. Goddamn host telling them, you better take it up with God because we got your money. Oh, nigga. Yeah, nigga. That was the worst concert I ever been to.
Damn, man. Usually, like them older concerts like that, usually be just like a good time. Like they just be everybody just trying to have fun. Everybody got their drink, and all the uncles is chilling.
Ghetto.
Chilling and sitting out there, hot, hungry. We put a whole ass second shift being out there, bro. Like.
Yeah, niggas usually got on their linen suits and straw hats, and nigga, it's a good time. Chest out. Damn.
Yeah, so those are some of my concert stories for the summer.
All right, who going first? Playlist.
I'll go first.
What you got?
Let me open up my notes. Shit. First one I got is Free Cutter. That's by West Side Gun featuring Jay Electronica. I feel like
and it's on the side B.
Yeah, that's on side B.
I ain't got through side B yet. Damn, I want to hear that.
Nigga, and it's produced by Jay Versace. Telling you now, people need to really be on the lookout. That boy's to me, he's one of the nicest right now. And that song is amazing to me. I think Jay Elect got one of the best verses of the year on that record. Another record is Ready Enough by let's see how I pronounce Sid A Bay. City Bay.
City Bay. All right.
You sure that's water in that damn?
No, yeah, it's water. City Bay. There we go. City Bay. There we go. Okay. City Bay featuring Devin Morrison and Herb Alpert. And my last record is Taking Off Phase. You know, always got to go to the West Coast. Taking Off Phase with Problem featuring Don Kennedy.
Okay. I go. So my first one is D Smoke, called Mind My Business.
Okay.
It's always good to mind your business.
Always a good idea.
Yeah. And the next one is your favorite. It's Kanye Keep My Spirit Alive. And the last one is man, we usually lead the R&B to Destiny, but Lucky Day Over is yeah, man. I just like Lucky Day, man. I think he one of, in terms of the R&B, I think he got a promising future.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah.
He's definitely a good choice. Kirby, her rollout is happening right now too, and I love it. I'm here for it. But anyway, Pressure by Ari Lennox, because that's one of my favorite new songs.
Damn, I forgot about that came out.
Cannot wait till she performs it next week. It's gonna be great. 111 by Shay Universe. So if you are a TikTok user, you have heard that it's like this black men challenge, and her song is playing in the background. It's kind of like a mix, like a remix of "You're My Baby."
Hey, what the hell is a black man challenge?
It's a black. So she did the. I want to say it was the BT Hip Hop Awards cipher. They had an R&B cipher. It might have been 2020 or 2019, but she's a British artist,
Okay.
and she sung like a remix of "You're My Lady," but she's basically made it about a black man. So it's this black man challenge.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. But anyway, her song is called 1111. Her name is Shay Universe. And then another artist I found, I saw the video on TikTok, but T-Pain has a Twitch channel or station or whatever you want to call it. And he basically finds like YouTube, like very unknown TikTok and YouTube artists, and he plays their song on his show. And he basically like puts them on. But I think like whoever is his like co-host, they're the ones who find the music. And then when they go on the shows, like T-Pain has never heard the song before. So they play the song for him and it's like his live reaction. But anyway, this girl's name is Reagan Capassi, but the song is called Don't Recommend.
Okay.
Dope.
Boom.
It was something else I was gonna ask y'all, but I really fucking just forgot like that fucking fast. And it was something that we was just talking about, but I can't remember what the hell it was.
Y'all know, save it for next time.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a bunch more. Like we still got a bunch of catching up to do anyway. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, make sure y'all subscribe. Please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It's right up under the video if y'all are watching it on YouTube. If not, if you listen to it, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, whatever podcast platform you choose, and get the playlist of the songs we just named on Apple Music, Tidal, and Spotify. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
It was nice seeing y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to us.
Yeah. Next week, and we promise, we about to be consistent. Consistent. We consistently back. Everybody settled from the summer. It's the fall time. More people, settled in the house.
It's about to get cold and snowy and shit. We gonna be inside in the house.
Exactly. So every week, we at you.
I'm about to get my apple cider and whiskey. It's about to be lit this week, this winter.
All right, y'all.
All right.